What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, the Underground Paint King, the People's Champ, back with another video. And today, we working on this 2011 Denali. I can't never remember the years of these vehicles. Anyway, I'll show you some pictures of it, see what we're working with. All right, so got the front bumper. Gonna take that front bumper cover off. Take all the parts, components off of the bumper, put them on the new one. A little damage in here on the fender, we'll fix that. Nice dent right up in here. A couple of them. So we'll fix that. Take this rear bumper off and fix a couple of those scratches. I don't really know if the customer is planning on replacing this light, so we'll see what he's going to do about that. A little damage on this side. All in all, it's not too bad. A little work. Then we got the driver's side fender smashed up a little bit from the accident. So get it broke down, start putting it back together. All right, so I got the Denali broke down. Front clip, which wasn't too hard since most of the damage caused it to be apart anyway. We'll see if we can straighten out this fender. If not, we'll get another one, which I'm sure we could. So, give us something to do. Got the rear bumper off. As you can see, I got the part sitting over here. Brand new aftermarket bumper. Got the rear off. So, looks like we're gonna be fixing a nice dent in the quarter and that fender. Another little section on the other fender, but nothing major, so let's get to it. All right, before I get started, I'm gonna clean my section, then locate my bad spots, then we're gonna grind it out, and we're gonna get the good old stud welder out and start pulling the area. Well, yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, so now that I got everything ground down and I got me a good work area, I got my dent in here, both of them here. Then I got my surface here where it takes you back to the original shape. So I'm gonna pull this here, my dents, I'm gonna pull them out, then shape this back to the original form, and I'll show you how to do it. Now, using a stud welder, a lot of times you see a lot of people want to put studs in the middle of the dent and then pull it out. That's not what you want to do. So you can see, what you want to do is you want to work the outside area, work the outside of the dent itself, and then work it until you work the middle, and then pull everything out. So I'll start off with some stud welds on the outside of the dent. And I'll work them out, then I just keep working myself until I get to the middle of the actual dent, then I'll pull it out. And I'll do the same thing for the small dent. Work the outside area first till I get to the middle and then pull that out. Most of the time when you start with the middle, you pulling it, you might get most of it out, but then you creating another dent at the top, at the bottom, you know, different areas. So you want to pull from the middle, not the middle. You want to pull from the outside first, then work to the middle. Pull from the outside first, work to the middle. That's what you want to do. All right, got my stud welder, got my stud, got my puller. Let's do it. When you do this, make sure that you got all the paint off. That way when your stud welder is up against the body, it makes a good contact for it to weld. I'm gonna try to put all my studs in and then just work the areas that I need to work first till I get to the middle, like I said. Now what I probably should have did was started my stud welds in the middle, then work to the outside. Cause now I gotta try to get my stud welder in here, and it's probably not gonna fit that good. So start from the middle, doing your stud welds, then work yourself out. then work backwards. Start from the outside, pulling the stud wheels, then go to the middle. See if I might be able to get in there. Yep, we can make that happen. All right, got my studs in. So now I'm gonna try to work it out. Now, when you get your slide hammer on there, a lot of the times you see people using these and they just banging. You don't have to do that every time. Sometimes you can just get it, put it on, and just pull on it with your own, strength. Get you some good leverage and just pull on it. And then you can give it little taps. Now, I pretty much got that whole dent out. And I didn't do a whole lot. I didn't have to do a bunch of banging. And what you want to do is get it close as possible to its original shape. That's what you want to do. You don't want to put a lot of body filler on it because it gives it the potential to crack in the long run. Then when you see me kind of using the slide hammer and sliding it back and pulling it out, sometimes if you pull the metal too far, you can slide the hammer and go back forward, kind of push it back in a little bit. Plus it helps to release off of the stud. Now that was a pretty good dent, but I got the most of it out. So I got a little bit more. I'll get these studs off, put a couple more on, and then try to get a little bit more of that out. So next step after that, we're gonna get these off and then start putting some body filler on. So when you're taking these stud welds off, got a couple different options on how to get them off. Take like some pliers, grab to the head of them, kind of twist, and it'll break free, if you can see that. The other option is to take a cutting wheel and cut them. Now, I ain't got my mask on, but make sure you got a mask, safety glasses, shield, something when you do this. Now another thing, this is a cutting wheel, but don't get it twisted. You can use this as a grinder too. Most of the time, whether you're using a grinder or the cutting wheel, you gotta take some metal out anyway. So don't be afraid to use the grinder. Just take your time, be easy with it so you don't put cuts and slashes in the body. And that's what I'm getting ready to do right now. All right, that came out real good. Quick tip on using these stud welders. That is metal. So if you can get the stud welder off with that tip, you can reuse that. Don't just take it and just throw it away. It's reusable. Trust me, I've done it plenty times. So when you get these, and you can get them off where the head is still on there, you can still weld to the body, use it again. Don't forget, this is your money, so don't just throw your money away. All right, now I got all my stud wheels off. I got it grinded down. All I'm gonna do next is feather edge my areas with 80 or 150. Then I'm gonna mix up some body filler and start fixing the rest of my dents and dings. So I'll show you that instead of having a big dent trying to fill it with filler, you can have smaller areas to fix and you don't need that much filler.
I sacrifice everything to be